Good morning, everyone. Welcome to lesson 213. Let's begin with our review 6 mantra. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me. And let's sit with that for a moment. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me. And those words are our cue to clear our internal altar so that we can reconnect with Source Love, God, the Creator, Truth. We can step out of the rat race. We can prepare our minds and bodies to connect with wisdom, prosperity, clarity, abundance, and ease. And so many more rewards that are offered when we align with God's vision. I am not a body. I am free. For I am still as God created me. Today we are reviewing lesson 193. All things are lessons God would have me learn. All things are lessons God would have me learn. Notice what comes to mind first. Perhaps it's the frustrating things that we can focus on. Perhaps it's the beautiful things, a warm summer night, clear air, beautiful flowers in bloom. Let me read on. A lesson is a miracle which God offers to me in place of thoughts I made that hurt me. What I learn of him becomes the way I am set free. And so I choose to learn God's lessons and forget my own. A lesson is a miracle which God offers to me in place of thoughts I made that hurt me. What I learn of God becomes the way I am set free. And so I choose to learn his lessons, God's lessons, and forget my own. All things are lessons God would have me learn. Let's sit with that for a few moments. Noticing what comes to mind. Let's call to mind some awesome experiences we've had, little experience for which we feel gratitude. A shared meal with a loved one, a snuggle with a pet, a beautiful connection with people, enjoying the world around us, the beauty of the natural world, the sound of water, the sight of trees and boulders. All those things that bring us peace and ease and that make us glad to be alive and glad to be living our own very little lives. All things are lessons God would have me learn. All things, including the painful things that happen to us, are opportunities for miracles which God offers us in place of the thoughts we made that hurt us. What is the miracle in A Course in Miracles? It is the memory, the affirmation that we are connected with God and all life, that there is no separation between any of us. And all the things that we perceive to hurt us and bring us down are illusions. In fact, we are eternal. The miracle is forgiving ourselves for this illusion, for believing this illusion, and forgiving others as well. The miracle is no one can hurt us. Only our thoughts matter. Our thoughts about a circumstance. Change our mind about a circumstance and we change the world. So all interactions with people and things, all circumstances we face are opportunities to reaffirm this miracle. What I learn of God becomes the way I am set free. Let's take a moment to sit with that. What do we learn of God in our meditation? What do we learn of God in practicing the lessons that we are given? In using this body and these thoughts for their appropriate designated function to affirm unity and to connect with all life. What do we learn of God? God is loving, compassionate, available, generous. Nothing can be taken from us. Our suffering, mental and physical, does not undermine any of this relationship with God. God is available. Patiently waiting for us to open our eyes. Never frustrated, never punishing. Thus we are set free from a world of scarcity and sacrifice, where everything comes at a cost and we have to fight for everything. Respect, love, worthiness, approval. And those things are tenuous in the world of illusions in the ego. They can come and go. We can never let our guard down. Never let our attack down either. Ouch and yuck. What we learn of God becomes the way we are set free. There is no sacrifice. There is no scarcity of the things that matter the most. And so I choose to learn his lessons and forget my own. Let's use a couple of the core visualization practices that Jesus has introduced for us. Envision we are in swirling clouds. We're in the thick of the storm. We can't see up, down, or around. And we are battered on all sides. Debris, wind. It's hard to breathe. It's hard to see. All the senses are oppressed by the storm. Hey, Bella. Now visualize taking the hand of God and moving to the eye of the storm, where it is calm and peaceful. There is light, there's clarity, wisdom, ease, joy, complete knowledge beyond this body, beyond the time-space of these limited cells. The limitations of this time-space reality seem so quaint, so amusing. We are inspired with loving compassion. We are inspired with loving compassion for our bodies bound in this time-space reality. We are grateful to open our eyes and see the big picture. Everything seems clear, comprehensible. There's no struggle. There's no suffering. The big picture beyond our itty-bitty time-space reality is clear and understandable. We're filled with a sense of infinite patience and trust and love and joy. We come to truly understand and know that the primary use of this time-space reality is to let go. Let go of our ties to that storm. And also to suck up joy, to absolutely enjoy being here, all the beauty of any moment, the feeling of warm water in the shower, the sight of a wonderful flower, the taste of a fresh vegetable, the smell of a forest, the sound of running water. Immerse ourselves in this beauty, delight in the beauty, the caress and kindness of a loved one, the pleasure of a delicious meal, and just filled with wonder at all of the joy to be had in the here and now. How exquisite is this time-space reality? How much there is to appreciate and be grateful for. How delightful it can be with the right attitude. All things are lessons God would have me learn. Thank you for joining with me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for our next lesson. Again today, several times throughout the day as we meet in spirit. And again for our evening practice. Wishing you a wonderful day.